Hey, this is Edgar Brown back with another video. And the name of this video is called Fellas, if you get married, make her sign a prenup. Now, the thing is, I'm going to tell you why I think you should make her sign a prenup. Now, just like in the other videos, I've talked about marriage and all that stuff and divorce and everything and how women take men for everything they got when they divorced them. Here's the thing, fellas. Just remember that with the divorces going on in America at 50%, there's a good chance if you get married to this woman in America, and I'm saying in the United States of America, there's a good chance that she will probably divorce you. And I say that because of the fact that women are not like what they used to be 50, 60, 70 years ago. You know, a lot of women nowadays are brainwashed by feminism, have been programmed by feminism. I could guarantee you, like Damien Omen, they have the feminism chip in in their scalps. So basically, what I'm saying is, they're literally bred by feminism. And what I'm saying is that there's a good chance that a lot of the women in America will more likely divorce their husbands. You know. And more than likely, they will probably take their husbands for half or just about everything they own. So to prevent this problem, fellas, to all men, white, black, Asian, whatever, no matter what, make her sign a prenup. Okay, if you care about maintaining your wealth and you care about trying to maintain your riches and all that stuff, basically your wealth. If you care about trying to not be sleeping under a bridge after a divorce, because that's what happens to a lot of men, make her sign a prenup. And I say this because of the fact that a prenup is definitely going to cover your ass. Okay, because let's be honest, you cannot have her leave the marriage with nothing. Okay, because first of all, the courts are not gonna allow it. All right, what you got to do is you're gonna have to make her sign some kind of cash prenup. You can't say, well, you don't get nothing. Okay, it doesn't work that way because the court's gonna give her something anyway. So you might as well just say, well, you know what? For example, you tell her, like, look, I'm gonna make you sign this $1,000 prenup. If you don't sign it, you don't get nothing. We don't get married, basically. Okay, you could do it that way. You could make her sign a $75 prenup. She doesn't sign it, don't marry her. Okay? The fact of the matter is, the courts are so, anti-man, that like they hate men so much that they will literally side with the woman. And courts have been known to be biased against men. How often have women not only win alimony and child support in court? Quite often, right? So in the long run, you're going to get screwed. So your best bet is to make her sign a prenup. And I can tell you this, though, a lot of women will not sign a prenup. Why? Because they're after what you have. They're after your resources. They're after your finances, your wealth, whatever you're worth. They're after it. Because a lot of women are, a bunch of gold digging leeches out here. And it's hard finding a decent woman who will only marry you because of the fact that she loves you and not for how much money you have. But the bottom line is, if you're going to try to protect your wealth and whatever you own, make her sign a prenup. Because at the end of the day, the courts are going to give her something anyway, especially if you're worth more money than she is. You take, for example, a homeless lady that marries a millionaire, and let's say, for example, she or he decide to divorce from one another, she's going to walk out a millionaire. Because of the fact is, she has no money and he does. So they're going to go by, well, she has to live a certain lifestyle, and they're going to basically say, well, you know what? We have to give her something. We can't have her leave the marriage with nothing. And I don't agree with that, considering the fact that if women truly love men, then there should be no money involved. But unfortunately, that's the way the laws are designed. The laws are designed to favor the woman. So to counter this, make her sign a fucking prenup. But I must warn you, fellas, if there's any infidelity involved and you don't want that committed infidelity in the marriage, there's a good chance that they might actually throw out your prenup. because of the fact that you committed adultery. And that's not going to make you look good in court. They already want to rule against you anyway because you're a man. But the fact is, if you cheated on her or whatever, and especially if you had a baby out of wedlock, outside your marriage, they're definitely going to want to fucking chop your balls off. I'm just telling like it is. I mean, the courts is not for the men. The courts is against the men. And the best way to counter this is make her sign a prenup. If she does not sign a prenup, no matter what, no matter how good her pussy is, you do not marry her. If she loves you that much, if she's in it, truly in it for, the love and all that stuff, whatever the case may be, if she's in it for the long haul, if she's going to be your ride or die chick, then she should have no problem signing the prenup. But if she does not sign a prenup, or whatever money you offer, don't fucking marry her. Because a lot of women in America ain't shit to marry anyway. If you do decide to get married, your best bet is to go overseas and find you a wife. But even then, you have to be careful because you don't want to bring her back over here. Okay? You don't want her to be brainwashed by these femi cunts out here. And there's a lot of women brainwashed by feminism. You don't want your foreign wife that came from overseas to be brainwashed by these women, because these women will brainwash her. They'll tell her that you don't have to cook for him, you don't have to clean for him, you don't have to fuck him on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? You should be the one running the marriage. You don't want that. You don't want these women brainwashing your foreign wife. So my thing is, if she cannot sign a prenup, or she doesn't want to sign a prenup, then don't marry her. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. And I'm definitely going to make another video to this. This is Edgar Brown, out.